Happy New Year! Welcome back to our channel. I'm Sigourney Rosario, helping you to boss up in business, self-love, and in faith. Welcome back. Happy 2026. Woo! So, y'all, I'm so excited that we have reached another year. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. We made it. Happy New Year. I hope and pray that you are starting the new year off strong, that you spent the Christmas time, the New Year time, Thanksgiving time with your loved ones. And I really hope that you're in a good mindset to take on 2026. So anyways, my name is Sigourney. And today we're going to be talking about my 2026 goals. So if you're interested, stay tuned and let's go ahead and hop into the video. So I usually break my goals down in 3 different categories. Number 1 would be business, number 2 would be professional, and then number 3 would be personal. So that's kind of how I do it. Those are the 2 main things, and honestly you can group everything into those 3. So let's start off with business. I have my notes so I don't get distracted. So if you see me looking down and just making sure I hit on everything. So number 1 for business. I really want to boss up in my business and really start taking it serious. So this year I'm stretching myself, y'all. I am, because you got to remember, I'm going to be at OTS January through March. In April, I'll get to VA, Virginia, and I'll be pretty much unpacking for that whole month. So my business goals is really starting in May. Let's be honest. The first quarter and everything is going to be jam-packed with stuff. So for me to try to, reach for these goals, I'm really believing in my big G. You know what I'm saying? Big guys. So first goal is I want to coach a certain number of people. So if you don't know, I recently started coaching people. So by the time you see this video, it probably will be shut down, honestly, because I am shutting it down until I get adjusted and actually get to Virginia. But I have really been enjoying it, and it's been such a pleasure for me to coach people. I feel like it just connects people, you know what I mean? Like, it's just, I don't know, it's a little bit more intimate than YouTube, where I'm just talking to a camera and I don't know who's ever going to see this video. So I really have a certain number of people that I want to coach, I want to pour into, and I really want to build my coaching business. So that's number 1 for business. Number 2, y'all know my baby, self-love stationery, journals, notebooks, pens, stickers, anything with affirmations is, look, the link is down below. You already know the drill. But I really have a certain number of revenue that I want to have for the year 2026. Again, it kind of does suck because I am losing a whole quarter in a month ish next year. Well, at the time we're recording it, 2026, I am losing that time, but I know that, again, God he can do the impossible, and if it's a part of his will, again, might as well shoot for the stars at this point. So I do have a certain amount of revenue that I want to reach when it comes down to my business. 3, so y'all, I want to release a new book. So y'all know I have 3 books out already. Puzzle Pieces of Purpose, which pretty much helps you learn how to find your purpose. Queendom, all about self-love, self-confidence. And Motherless, I lost my mom at the age of 7. Helps you learn how to deal with the loss of a mother, grandparent, all that stuff. So I want to release book number 4, you guys. And this book, I have been like wanting to get out of me, you know what I mean? But it's always been something to where I'm like, okay, let me just focus in on this. Like last year, 2025, I was focusing on building my coaching business. And then I got picked up for OTS. And then, everything just kind of hit back to back. But like next year, it's going to be the year. It's going to be the year. So this book will be about how to balance the job with the dream. This is so big for me, you guys, because there are so many people, especially those in the military, who don't know how to do it. And because it comes so easy to me, I'm like, you know what? Why do I not teach about this? You know what I mean? Like, I have YouTube videos, I have content, but like, there are so many DMs on TikTok where people are like, can you teach me how to do this? Can you teach me how to do this? And instead of individually coaching every single person, why don't we just create a book or an ebook or even a course, and let's just teach the girls, teach the men how to balance the 9 to 5 with whatever dreams they may have. And it doesn't have to be military, it could be anybody. But because I've been doing it for so long, I'm like, well, not that long, okay, let's pipe down, you know what I'm saying? But because I've been doing it for a little minute, I'm like, you know what, let's help the people out. So I don't know the title, I don't know anything. All I know is that I got to get this book out of me, and I know that it will be centered around a 9-to-5 job and your business, your dreams, and everything outside of that. So I'm super excited, and I definitely will keep you updated on all of that. The next goal for my business is I want to redo my journals. So if you go to Self Love Stationery and you look at the journals, there's nothing wrong with the journals. The journals have been selling, but I don't like the format for me because every single page says I am beautiful. The I am beautiful collection, right? I am beautiful. And I just want it to be like a mix of affirmations instead of just one affirmation, the same affirmation on every single page. So that's one of my goals. But first I have to sell out of those journals, and then I can redo the journals. But I'm almost done. I mean, I think I started off with like, how many journals did I order? I feel like I ordered like, when I first started my business, it had to be maybe 500. And I'm down to probably what, 50? So they are definitely selling just as they are. But me personally, as a perfectionist, I just want to redo the inside layouts. And there's also other changes that I want to make for my business, Self Love Stationery as well. But that's kind of the main thing. Next thing for business is I want to get monetized on YouTube. So I am very, very close to getting monetized, y'all. Like, I have the subscriber count minimum. It's just the watch hours that I need. So that is one of my goals, is to now start getting monetized on YouTube. I feel like I've been putting in work. Okay, Big G, hello. Like, I've been putting in work, y'all. I've been putting in work. And so I've been on YouTube for about, I don't know how long I've been on, for maybe 4 years. And I'm ready for the next level. You know what I'm saying? So that is one of my goals. Again, I already reached the subscriber account a while back, but I need to get the watch hours. So make sure you watch all my videos. You know what I'm saying? Give me a little blessing. But anyway, so that's for the most part, most of my goals for 2026 when it comes down to my business. Let's move on to professional. Professional goals, real simple. Real simple. Real straight to the point. Your girl got to know her job. Your girl got to know this new rank. Your girl got to get accommodated to Virginia and, you know, all the different things. So for me, professional, I don't really have a lot of goals like I normally do. Biggest thing is I got to learn this contracting job. I got to learn the base, the layout, all the different things. I want to be the best contracting officer that Virginia has ever seen. I have high expectations for myself. I'm coming in humble. I'm coming in just a sponge, soaking up everything from the sergeants to the airmen. I'm here to learn. You understand what I'm saying? But I do want to be the best. If there is somebody out there who has done this and done that, I want to be that person. Like, I'm so excited to be near base. I've been a recruiter for the last 4 years, and while it has its ups and downs, you know, I haven't been really in tune with the military community like I was when I was, you know, at a base. So I'm excited to be on base. I really hope that the hospital on base is good. I really hope that the community on base is good. Y'all, why does this always happen when I'm recording? Why? Who is this knocking on my door? But what was I talking about? Oh, I forgot. That's why I hate having interruptions. But biggest thing for professional goals is I just want to learn my job. I want to be the best at it, and I just want to kill it and crush it, and, you know, just learn Virginia. Personal goals, that kind of goes along with what I said earlier. I really want to explore Virginia. Y'all, every single time I go to another place on my military journey, I just like soak it up. You know how there are like people who are homebodies and they be stationed someplace, and you like, did you go to this? Did you go to this? Did you go to this? And they're like, no. And it's like, you've been at a location for 3 to 4 years and you haven't been to like the major landmarks. It's like I am the complete opposite. Like, I'll pack up everything, make sure everything is, you know, everything is good. Once it gets to my location and I get unpacked, oh babe, I'm outside. I'm outside. Y'all, I'm already doing TikTok research on like the major things to do in Virginia. Like, that's how excited I am. I just, y'all, I don't know, I just like meeting new people. I like doing new things, and so I really want to get used to Virginia. I really need to get used to that weather up there, because I looked right now and it's snowing, and I'm like, snow? Like, yuck! Like, what do you do with snow? Like, I've never experienced that before in my life, but we're gonna learn. So I definitely want to explore Virginia, get used to Virginia, get used to the landmarks, get used to all the different things. I need to be a part of the book clubs, the running clubs, everything that I did in Atlanta. We're gonna do it in Virginia. I was really involved in the community. I don't know if I'm ready to join another church just yet, because my church, we go together real bad. I mean, I was spoiled. I had a great community. I volunteered like crazy. I was involved in the small groups and all the different things. So to go to a whole nother church so fast, it's just too much for me. So I'm not ready for that just yet. But I definitely just want to get used to the area, get used to my apartment, and just get adjusted to everything. Another personal goal of mine is I want to go ahead and pay off my tattoo removal. Go ahead and just get it paid off. So I don't know if I told you, oh, I think that was TikTok that I told. But I am getting this tattoo removed right here. It is something I did when I was in college. Was not thinking. I hate the placement of it. I hate that it's right here. I love the meaning. If it was in a different location, I'd be okay with it. But I hate that it's just right here in the front. So I am getting that removed. That is not a lot of money, but it is still a paycheck, you know, every single month that I have to pay. And I'm like, girl, let's get through it. Let's make these payments. Let's get it up with. Along with that, I also want to pay off my vehicle. So I got my vehicle, I think, for $34K, and I've already paid off $10K of it. And I also get my settlement for my car accident. So hopefully when that hits, I can just pay it all off. I do not want to be in any debt, y'all. Like I was debt free for about maybe 3 or 4 years before I got into this car accident. I didn't owe nobody nothing except for like my monthly bills. But when you are debt free and you don't have to owe no credit and you don't have to owe, you know, no bank or anything, it's just a different feeling. You can move differently because you're receiving all that money and you ain't gotta owe nobody nothing. So for me, I gotta get back to that feeling. Once you've been set free, it's hard to go back to being in chains, being in bondage. Baby, let me free, let me go, baby. So I'm trying to get this car paid off. Car payment, tax removal, got to go. I don't care what I got to do. And if everything works out and I receive as much as they're projecting that I'll receive from a car accident, I should have it paid off. But yeah, that is definitely one of my goals, is to get it paid off. I have other goals, but I mean, that is pretty much the bulk of everything. I just want to be adjusted. I'm ready to get back to a schedule, a constant of being, you know, like going to the gym, meeting new people. When I get to Virginia, I really want to make sure that I do not lose my business, lose my focus. I got to stay headstrong. That's where I am, you know, just pushing myself to the limit. Like, yes, I can get complacent, but we got dreams, we got aspirations, we got stuff we got to reach. So those are my goals for 2026. And let me know, what are some of your goals? What you're trying to achieve in 2026? Make sure you comment it down below. If you're in need of any type of stationery products, make sure you check out the link down below for self-love stationery, journals, notebooks, pens, and stickers. Also, if you're in need of any type of coaching, the link is down below. And then lastly, Letters for Life Foundation. That is where you will receive a free handwritten letter of encouragement back to you. A link will always be down below. As always, I love you, but most importantly though, God loves you. I will see y'all in my next video. Happy 2026. We made it. Yeah.